emphasis on just fumbling your way through everything. Oh, this is like a truck checkpoint in the original. So, something fun. I think, I believe in the original, there is a Gep gun somewhere in this area, but it's, I try to make it a little more fun. Now it's a little secret that you have to swim to find. Red lights, can't go in there, obviously. Gep gun. I'm not gonna pick it up, though. I'm trying to avoid using the Gep gun, because, you know, once you use the Gep gun, you just win. Like, you open all doors, you kill all enemies. But that is something else for... Oh, I saw one earlier. I forgot to mention it. So, I saw a singular rocket on a shelf and picked it up. So, I mean, picking up Gep rockets in vanilla, 4 each, that's a little overpowered to me. So, you find them based on the difficulty filter now. So, like, on realistic, you're probably only gonna find one. The bot just following it. So yeah, now it's instead of that like rectangular just car garage, I guess you can call it. Looks more like a bot bay. Yeah, so that's Revision. Someone from Revision coded the Gep rockets to have the ability to be placed individually. So that's how the filter system works. On easy, well, on, I guess, item abundancy level. On the easiest item abundancy level, you can still find the boxes of 4. But, in general, as the difficulty gets higher, you find less. But, yeah, spy drone, just EMP everything. Now, oh boy, this is a big difference. You'll recognize this as the box maze. It's, one of the main changes is you can overlook it like this and see the whole doggone thing. Kind of indicative. There's some items, something underneath, you can hear water. So you get an idea what you're getting into this time.
Think outside the box, Trescon.
His dad joke about boxes. So, this is... Yeah, I agree. And another thing about the spy drone is they keep talking about durability of it. I don't think they ever implemented the fact that they wanted it to be seen by enemies and damageable, all that stuff. So for this new area, I'm gonna tell you right now, even before I start this, there's no more silently moving crates that just randomly just crush you to death. It's a little more forgiving, but it's still the same type of challenge. So, as we're running around here, we're doing our thing, just exploring, trying to advance. Oh, didn't know that was it. There's a trip mine. Just roaming about. So then this thing you get shoved into water rather than just getting silently destroyed. So speaking of the light, we have indicators of where ladders are with these green lights at the bottom. You can't use this one because there's a ladder blocker on it. Can you? Okay, yeah, you can't climb it. You can just grab onto the bottom. But there's a green light over here indicating that there is another ladder. So it takes you right back to the beginning. Climb on up. Get back to it. And now the trap is done. It's sprung. You don't have to worry about this shit anymore. You lesson learned. But if you do fall in again, you can press this, light turns green, and you can get to that ladder now to get back up. Now, it's pretty obvious what's going to happen here. So now that you are equipped with knowing what's going to happen, you know that's coming. You know that's going to move because of the previous one did. It looks exactly like the other one. And then you also notice, oh, okay, there's a thing down there I can hack to disable these. The wires are clearly going to it. You know you can get back up. Let's go down and fuck with it. Done. Moving on up. So now that's disabled and also equipped with the idea of this thing. Whoop! Nope. Not today. Oop, where is it? Fuck. So what you're seeing is obviously, I made this shit, I know where stuff is, but it also makes it easier for me to explain everything as I'm going. And so if you've played, you probably know there's a pretty badass secret in here. But it's you gotta, you speed hog. It's still here. Yeehaw. Yes. Wait. This one. Yes. Reduce recoil on them bitches. Alright, so still a challenge, but much less doggone painful. Whoop. Sneak past him. This changed up too. There's another server.
Whoops.
That still happens.
Check out this mess. There used to be a freight elevator back there. But
So,
I guess I put a little
that's,
too much effort into this trip. Ah, well. That leaves
I
you with the
think in
roof of the
vanilla-
transfer conduit full of leaked toxic waste. I win either way.
The bots every once in a while could hear. In TNM, I think we just follow that just because it is something done in vanilla, so might as well keep it the same. So I don't think bots can really hear. So it's easy to run around them. So next step here, we're going to try and figure out this server thing again. So the most prominent thing in this room is those blue lights with the strange looking server dealios next to our big shadow code server. So this one's pretty easy because I accidentally went to almost the same exact perspective as the picture. So it's the one in the bottom right there. You can see the yellow blocks along the ceiling right here. And the blue lights, while they are distorted, you can see the blue lights right here. And then here's the server with the different colored floor. So 914028.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Yeah. I feel like that texture's messed up. Yeah, he like just straight up can't hear me. Oh! Nope. Gonna try and blow this dude up. Yeah, right. Yeah, if they didn't have like a quick reset time, it would suck. Oh yeah, you can see the green light over there indicating where we need to go next. Oh, that sucked. What do I have? Ah, here we go. Eat it. Oh shit, he might live through that. Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. This part right here, probably a obscure section that people don't really remember. It's that superheated area where you get hurt to grab a medkit. Kind of hurting, so I'm not gonna really go grab it. Now, this is still here.
The Nietzsche room, because it makes you realize there is no God.
So I added this text doc. It kind of explains a little bit of why this is like this. So they were throwing tools to each other from platform to platform because it's more convenient. And one of them accidentally tossed one down there and ruptured a toxic waste tank. So this is so I discussed this a little bit, and I was at Despots earlier, and Despots is basically it's a Dark Souls map now. It's straight up Sen's Fortress from Dark Souls almost. So in Dark Souls, if you just keep sprinting, you won't get killed by the giant axes, and in the 2.0 giant axes, it's the same way. So this is kind of the same situation. It's a trap where if you just remain confident and stick with it, you're gonna be fine. And I think they're a little slower this time. Yeah, I think I slowed them down slightly. But yeah, same deal. If you fall down there, you're toast. And then this, good fucking god, this vent. People had such an issue jumping into this stupid thing. So the big 2.0 change was putting it on the goddamn floor. Much easier to crawl through. Oh man, this poor map, dude. This one here. This poor map, it suffered in 2009 and it just straight up didn't function. It just didn't work. Straight up. So, Hawk from Revision is a genius and pretty much made this thing work. So, the fans...
You know, I've always been a...
So the fan, it just didn't hurt you. I mean, it just didn't suck you in like it was supposed to. There was the fan moving, but it really only killed you if you walked up to it and purposely tried to get it to kill you. So there's multiple ways to do this now. So it actually sucks you in and you die if you get pulled over there. But if you're getting sucked in, you can just barely resist it and go back. So it's fair. It's not like you're gonna die no matter what. But there is a switch here. You can disable it, and it actually turns off. That's another thing. We wanted this originally, but you couldn't turn it off. It just kept going no matter what until you blew it up. You can even turn it back on, and the suction re-enables slowly until it's at full speed again. And we wanted this the ability for you to toss TNT at it. It never happened. So I pretty much just said, hey, Hawk, this is how we wanted it to work. Can you make it work? So toss that in there, throw it in, kaboom. And it stops sucking you in. Then you keep going, and in the original there was another fan, but it's just like a recycled party trick, so fuck it, just leave it. So I just completely removed one. Now we have a regular turret, we have moving lasers, fun stuff. Yeepo. I don't think we had this in a... No, we did, in a few spots. But I like the redesign of this much more than the original. Oof, I almost hit that laser. And then this, I kind of fucked this up even in 2.0. This hole where you realize, okay, I break this. Duh. This hole used to be so much smaller in comparison to what it is now. So there was posts on the Steam forum, posts on the Discord. How the fuck do I get through this vent? I don't know what to do, because they were just running back and forth, back and forth. So we made the hole very large so that you can see exactly where you're supposed to go. Then the falling elevators, they're still here.
Go down.
So this is kind of a iffy design. So this facility, it used to be a PDX facility, but they abandoned it for the new one, and Shadow Code was left here, and he just kind of went bonkers and then took control of everything. So these elevators, I don't really like them, but in some respects of doing remakes, especially on something that you are remaking of something that you did in the past, it's good to have to keep these kind of like repurposed by the AI. It's good to keep some of the more iconic parts in it, and this is pretty. I mean, this is pretty easy. You see it coming, you have so much time to just realize, okay, just jump, cool, done. So, just leave it to show that Shadow Code's taking over. Just more environmental storytelling kind of stuff. And then the next showcase on this map is a really big deal. This is the office complex where people used to work. So this note right here is a world building a little bit for TNM, how Forum City works. This is talking about something called a BDE cannon. It's an automated security system that was based on Planet Doom technology, so the Forum City of the game Doom. It's talking about how it's very expensive. They have a test chamber somewhere. Talks about how it can be EMP'd, just like a regular turret. And then they're going to start rolling it out when it's completed. So then we saw that there was a note added. So this is it right here. There's some sort of lethal security system in a testing chamber nearby, based on technology from Planet Doom. An emergency shutdown switch is located in a control room, and the device itself is susceptible to EMP. So that's all important information for later. Here's the foreboding image from 2009. And then these bots here. So they were just that original security bot model from vanilla. But remember, these are those guys with the flamethrowers. So it was modified with a new texture and a new model that they have fuel tanks on the back for their flamethrowers.
Scanning
One of my
area.
favorite touches for model work in this.
PDX was nice enough to leave a bunch of robots for me down here when they moved upstairs. Wasn't that considerate of them? You haven't seen the best yet, though. Hardware was left down here the likes of which they just don't make nowadays.
Yeah, there's a cannon coming up. It's a big change. I still don't even understand how it was implemented into Deus Ex. You'll see. And this one, I already kind of gave this away. It's this one because of the curved ceiling. Hey, curved ceiling.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
And now, ooh. Yep, you heard him equip his flamethrower. Damn it, stop. I just want to sneak by you. There he goes.
Come on. There's nothing dangerous down that way.
So, here's everyone's favorite laser section. From the Resident Evil hallway. Damn it. Even I suck at this. It's so hard to get through. But, to not be terrible people, we did make the flame a lot less, like, punishing.
Well played. I thought I had you
Yep.
for sure.
Ah,
You're a
fuck.
hard little roach to exterminate.
Alright, I gotta smoke this guy. And that's, so what I did there is, like I talked about with the other traps in this game, I hesitated. I was trying to be slick and take my time, and that's what fucked me up. If I just kept running and jumping and crouching like you know, like in the Resident Evil movie, when she got through it, I would have been fine. So this here, this is this is the hallway in 2009 where we were gonna have the boxes that all get set on fire. So that actually was implemented for 2.0, and we had that in this room. But we found out in testing that everything burning was just too much for this engine. It wasn't like a modern computer would have been fine with it. It was just cumbersome. way too system intensive, so we're just like, yeah, fuck it, let's just completely cut that and not even leave the hints that were left in 2009 to it. Just completely axe it. So Spider-Bot hiding back there. I think there's a... Is it back here? Oh, well, it's fucking somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we use those, like, a lot more than in the original. Because, I mean, it's something cool that was added for this, so why not take advantage of it, you know? Add more of it. And then we're coming down into... So this area, it's a very basic hallway with some destruction and stuff. Improved it a little bit. And we're going to go back to that in a second. Here's the other side.
Well, waitress, I have no entertainment complaints in that way. Be a good little tool and continue down the railroad.
So yeah, it just goes to show that, yeah, appreciate it. No problem, I'll see you. There will be a VOD of this uploaded to YouTube, and it'll be on the stream channel too. So this is a fun one right here. These, I don't know why they're called energy shunts. I don't even know what I was thinking, but if you stand in front of them, you can avoid the electricity. And there's like, yeah, those weapon mods right there. In 1.0, you just had to brunt the electricity to get the items, but now you can use this method to grab them as you're going by. Some of these are very like high skill level requirements to get some stuff, but that's fine. Like sometimes you just aren't going to be good enough to get things, but on the other side of the coin, you were then also rewarded if you understand the mechanics of how to grab things quickly and take advantage of reach and all that, so it's good to have that kind of stuff. Now here's...
Warning, safety systems damaged. Evacuate the area immediately.
Another Half-Life reference for Old Server Complex. It's chock full of them. So we're gonna EMP the shit out of this thing so that we can look at it and mess around with it. So you come in, door closes, and then, oh shit. That's a model of us, so that's an indicator that thing's gonna try and whoop our ass. So you can clearly see that's a control room. I'm gonna die. Alright. No legs run. Oh shit, he's back. Oh! Ah, he got me. Shit sucks, then you die. Shit sucks, then you die. Getting my ass whooped in this hallway was definitely bad. Didn't jump when I should have. But, like I said, having the speed helps. So, I made it through that one a little better.
Well played. I thought I had to go for sure. You're a hard little roach to exterminate, aren't you?
Scanning area.
Definitely made off a little better in that one.
Scanning area.
And then these little side paths, I mean, this is just added so that you can sneak around these bots. It's... And then I just walk right into them. Oh, I just thought of another way you can get those weapon mods. Oh. Alright, so I thought of this. Although, I might... Nice. Okay. So yeah, it still works. Big brain solutions.
Warning, safety systems damaged. Evacuate the area immediately.
Ah, there's one. I didn't realize that. I guess this thing does have a, well, I guess that is how it works. It has EMP hit points, and the pistol does less EMP damage than the grenades. So you can rush up in here. There used to be a cover for this, but I thought that was kind of cruel. So you just run in, hit it. So yeah, that thing's supposed to pretty much look like a mounted BFG from Doom. For some reason, that makes it so the game doesn't crash when you're using weapon mods. And then something else, this thing. So plasma goes through walls in TNM. So you can use the plasma to blast through this wall as you duck and dive. And it'll blow open that control panel, which then opens this door. Moving on. We have another server, so... We're, there. I just don't want to reload while I do this, so. Oh, that was clutch dodge. There he goes. Yeah, so there's you see the electro box sitting there, and you see a thing of TNT, and you learn while you're roaming around in here that this goes through BSP. And there you go, plasma gun and some clips, because that's another one of those patented kind of bullshit secrets. So it's you get a pretty hefty reward for going in there, an entire goddamn plasma gun. And then this one, using our image that Evil sent us, you're kind of through process of elimination. We know that one's done, we know that one's done, we know that one's done, and then we can see in our background it has this green hue floor panel. and there's a pretty prominent one right there in this image. 221 6, and then that we have a new issue. We have a scrambled number. So then we can go to our note. So 2216 835 or 85 instead of the 3.
For God's sake, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a physician.
So this room didn't change at all. I just kind of cleaned it up a bit. Oh dear. Shit ton of Sabo, because you know what's coming up. And even the goddamn shotgun if you need it. Oop, stuck on a corner. So we get an inference of why that busted down on us. That pipe just straight up blew up. So we got all these schmucks to deal with. Ooh, they're 2 hits each. Damn, I'm running low on this. Strategize. Normally I make slider doors like that, timed open, so that they automatically close after a while. But thinking about gameplay, that would be really fucking annoying if you're using the doorway for cover with these guys. So, give you a little more control while you're hanging out in this room. Oh, he's still alive. Can't you just straight up smoke these dudes with bullets too? Yeah, okay. That would have been annoying if you couldn't.
Aren't they cute?
Fuck no. Wow, totally missing. I have a laser on this. No. Yeah, so this room, it used to be pretty much a carbon copy of that room in the sewers with all the different rectangle parts and the pipes and whatnot. That was kind of iffy. Didn't like that. Sure, use prefabs, but not entire rooms, I say. So, just kind of redesigned it as like a little workshop thing. Busted doors, busted ladders. Things are getting a little dilapidated. Been sitting here for a hot minute. Oop. But of course, the ladder that gets you back to the beginning is the one that's not broken. Alright, that other one can fuck off. Just whoop. Sneaky fuck. Get out of my face. We're gonna sneak by this dude. Oh, I know where it is. Oh shit, he's like coming right at me. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Big Mama coming in. Yep, nope. Not I. Okay. Fucking off. Here's what we're looking for. Ah! No! So this, I know this is hard to tell, but I kind of tried to imply that this is the elevator that Shadow Code fucked up. Because those red lights are on. And you can kind of, it's hard to tell on stream, I'm sure, because of music in the background, but it kind of sounds like there's like metal creaking up there and stuff. Damn, bro, hit it. Get going. This room didn't change that much. Just try to make it prettier. And then this one, I think the really clear part of this one is the fact that it's like so close. So I think it's this one because you can see the light strips, they're pretty prominent. And then these are these things.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I like this place. So this place, another one of the big changes here. I don't even honestly remember what this place is like in the original. Walk in. This thing is like prominently featured on a wall. It's like the only light in the area, so kind of draws you in. The note, I think the note is just like straight up like, hey, everything's fucked. Enable the power, the breaker box. So we know the breaker boxes have those big switches. Raise the security lockdown when you got power back. I see you. Gas room. This used to just be like a stairwell. It was pretty rough. And then, like Cecil was talking about earlier, like a lot of, I think, Deus Ex involves a lot of pausing and, well, not pausing, but stopping and taking in your surroundings. And this map, these maps as a whole kind of emphasizes that. So I mean, you got a green light down there. And other than that, you have no hints, and that's kind of another section about this specific section. Thing about this specific section. It's, you're about to be thrown into something that you might not know what the fuck to do about, but you have that one green light that you you can focus in on.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Apparently, I got a bit of gas. Must be the beans I ate last night.
And now it's flashing, so it's a change to draw you in. Turn it back green. The big emphasis there is the change in the flashing light. I mean, you're gonna get your ass reamed in this map no matter what. In this section, no matter what. Because, I mean, it's gas, unless you're also taking the hint of the gas mask right next to the hint of what to do in the entire area kind of thing. Exit. That's just an artifact of how Deus Ex works. So the breaker is one online, but the handle's broken. Shit's off. On. Then you see all the lights popping back up. Zero two 286 0286 0286. There we go. Also for this one, you can just straight up climb in here. And then, just to be extra nice, these pipes are up here, so you can, just to make sure that little fucker doesn't see you when you're up there. Sneak path behind, you can sneak around behind him there, or it's because it's a goddamn bot, just go. And then, we're dealing with enabling an elevator. So, oh, button with up and down arrow. That's kind of what an elevator does. Lights on. It's kind of hard to see, but if you hit that button, even if you don't see the door opening, it's still kind of inferred what just happened. I mean, fuck him. Yay. Woo. Man, that's a straight up speed hog secret. I hate this elevator. So there's literally no way to fix this. This is like just the fucking engine for some goddamn reason. It's lit up there, it's lit down here. Hitting escape changes the lighting for some reason. So dumb, man. This is another fun change. Well, another Half-Life reference. But this is pretty chill. So there's this water flowing back and forth, and there's crates along the center. So that water kind of hurts you. It's poisonous water. See? So the idea here is to use those boxes to jump across. Or by this point you also have speed hog, so that's obviously a method of getting through it. Indicator preventing exactly what I just tried to do. And then the boxes just keep coming back and forth. See? There they are. So if you don't have speed, or if it's just a low level, you can use the boxes to get across, right? But also, in case you've getting your ass whipped by it so far, there is a hazmat suit. God, I suck at jumping puzzles. I've seen people do it, and I have done it a couple times. It's definitely doable. I'm just terrible at it. Damn, my legs hurt. What the? Close that, Jesus. God damn it. Oh, well, okay. Or you can run across the top. That pipe is definitely a method of progression. I like this. So it's supposed to be like a big ass server tower, right? Yeah, I think so too. It's too easy to just break them. I think I could have sworn that in 1.0 you couldn't break them. You either had to blow them up like normal, or use NVS hackers, NV shackers, or whatever the fuck it is, tool to get rid of them. I could be mistaken though.
Bah! You're no fun anymore. You're supposed to die, damn it.
Yeah. Boo-hoo. So, using tools as a progression mechanic can be kind of rough. You can easily soft lock yourself. The tools are here, but just the fact that you can toss them, like all your multi-tools, and potentially lose them, still a bit of an issue. But that's one of those things where it's like, you gotta be purposely trying to fuck yourself to do it, so it's not really that big of a deal. And there's, yeah, you just gotta explore the map, and you can get the resources. If you, like, say you didn't have them, like you're doing like a no tool use or something like that. I mean, kind of sucks that we force you to do it, but it is kind of like a indicative of what you're doing in this area. You're trying to disable electronics to progress, do that kind of thing. I have no hacking, yeah. I always have at least one skill level in hacking. I mean, there are very few, very few instances of hack only or tool only stuff. Get him. Get him. So we faced the BDE, and now we have friendly turrets to help us out. But if you don't have the ability to do that, there is still methods of typical Deus Ex advancement, sneaking through, purposely very dark back here. Still lights near the entrances so you know where to go.
You may have...
I already... That...
What?
I'm going to upload you to my...
So this is us basically intimidating Shadow Code, letting him know we're about to fuck his day up. Wait. Oh, okay. You don't need to log in. Okay. I'm kind of getting tired, so I might suck at this. But I love this. I love playing this game. It's fun. Oh, there we go. Yeah, get fucked. Just kidding. Oh yeah, and then it disables. I like that. Nice touch. Not me, but it's fun. Oh, god damn, dude. I really want the full rotation removed. The full rotation is just like pain incarnate.
Are we nearly there yet?
It is an effective tool, though. I mean, I own it. I made this, and I still don't know exactly where to go while this shit's on. I just know the context clues of searching the offices. And having to find a offline computer.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
And it does damage you at such a rate. So a lot of times people like, this shit happens and they just fucking panic. Like, look at my health right now. That's nothing. And I have 6 medkits just on standby. So we know that's one.
English.
But let's check our code.
8.
Old server complex, bottom office. So this is the top floor. Don't have the code, so someone was a cruel bastard and put the key for the bottom floor on the top floor, and you can then infer the top floor.
How are you feeling,
I was about to call it a hotel. The top floor office. The key is most likely down here.
Has anyone told you how ugly you are?
Yeah, this would be much more tolerable if the zoom in and out was about half power and the full rotation didn't exist. So now we know this is one of those computers. I don't
You're
fucking
going to be
remember
a
what it is.
drooling vegetable when I'm done with you.
Done.
I hate you.
I don't know why this is still a thing.
Ha! Things are coming back online. Looks like you did it, Trespawn.
Why the fuck doesn't it just
Come on
reset?
back. I'll pop open a bottle of champagne. I bet you need it.
Oh, I thought that's how you fix it. Damn it. I forget how to fix this. If I can't fix this, I'm gonna stop playing. Well, not stop completely, but stop for this section of the dev stream. I know it's something. I thought it was like scope thing. I thought